time is it? ¿Quieres jugo de pera? Now, R.I.P. to my great grandmother. Every time I eat a pear, I think of my great grandmother saying that. ¿Quieres jugo de pera? We didn't used to have pears in the house, but we always had pear juice. And it was always loaded with extra sugar. I wish I ate healthier growing up. What's up, Casey? King Casey. I was craving ice cream, but I decided to eat a fruit instead. And it's like a win-win because you wouldn't. This fruit probably cost, I don't know, $1. I would have probably spent $5 on ice cream. It's funny how you pay less money for something that's healthier. Us humans. The things we do, right, Casey? I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. What up, Big Easy? I just seen you were in the hospital. I left you a comment. I'm all right, bro. Just trying to take care of my health, you know? Eating this pear. The skin feels like leather. I just wish they wouldn't spray the food with chemicals. I might switch over to 100% organic one of these days. Little by little, I started buying more organic foods, but I don't buy everything organic. And certain foods you need are more important to be organic and than others. I forgot what they call it. There's like 7 foods that are like a must. They call them the Deadly Seven or something like that. I don't remember the name, but yeah. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. We got somebody in the bushes again. There's always somebody in the bushes that never says hi. I noticed that. It must be the same person. It's been happening a lot lately. You guys have somebody in the bushes all the time too in your channel? I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. Sácala y dale, úsala. No la tengas miedo. Crees presión de morir. Primero que se mueran ellos. Sácala y dale, úsala. No la tengas miedo. What emoji is that? can't even tell. I'm only gonna be live for like 15 minutes, guys. This is my. I usually don't do this. Okay, I'm lying. I usually don't do this. Okay, I'm lying. That's a little Wayne track from back in the day. Gotta brush my teeth soon after. I don't know why. Every time I go to the dentist, they think I don't floss. I'm like, yo, bruh. I floss my teeth more than you. What the heck are you talking about? Trick ass mofos. Trick ass mofos. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I wasn't even hungry, but I kind of needed something sweet. So I figured I might as well eat this, get it out the way. How many more days I got left to eat my jelly? I think I got like 27 days. I'm going to kill it, though. I know what I'm going to buy next time I go grocery shopping. I'm going to start buying Greek yogurt again. And then I'm going to eat it with my peanut butter and jelly. That shit about to be bussin'. It might go good with just the peanut butter, but that sweetness from the jelly, muñaño, muñaño, muñaño. Se va a salir bien cabrón. Bien cabrón. Muñaño, muñaño, muñaño. OPMC back, like cook crack. My man is back. Yeah, I'm only live for like 15 minutes, bro. I had some banging ass Jamaican food. Got me feeling lovely. I'm over here in Richmond, Virginia. Jamaican food is pretty good. It's similar to Puerto Rican food, you know. It's Caribbean food. The rice with the chicken. They do cabbage. We don't really do cabbage. But, you know, it's just like, just different flavors. Almost like pollo guisado. But it had less caldo and different flavor. But it was similar. I guess it's similar. Yeah, I eat Jamaican food. I almost went to an African joint, but I knew I wasn't a like Jamaican. I'm satisfied. But yeah, this is what I love about being a trucker, bro. Being in the rent most, you know. Oh yeah. This is one of the perks of being a trucker, though. You know, it's like you get to travel and try new foods. A New York Rican. It's funny how the Puerto Ricans, there's a debate. I don't know if you ever heard about it. Like the Puerto Ricans from Puerto Rico try to say the Puerto Ricans in New York are not real Puerto Ricans. And then the Puerto Ricans from New York say, what was their debate? They say that we made salsa. I think salsa came from New York City, right? I don't know where the Oregon's from, but that's stupid. Like, bro, you're Puerto Rican, you're Puerto Rican. Like, we should just all stick together, you know? I know you know what I'm talking about, VMC. It's funny because the people from Puerto Rico don't know I'm Puerto Rican. Like, if they see me, they can't tell. But people from the U.S. could tell I'm Puerto Rican, especially if I start talking. I think I might be able to pass for a white boy. Especially if I was to like dress up with the white boy gear. But once I open my mouth, it's a wrap. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's a plus. I'm trying to be a more people's person, though, you know? I've been practicing like talking to strangers. I gotta break out of my anxiety, you know? He called them something else the other day, PMC. I think it was Noriega that was talking about it. Neo? Yeah, I think it was a Neo. Yeah. I think Neo's for short, right? Or is it another word? Damn, I was just watching that video the other day. Now it must be. Yes, yes. So a Neo Ricones, that means like European, basically, right? That means basically a European. That's funny. I was just watching that the other day. That's interesting. I never heard that word. So is that the Spanish word? Or is that Neo Yorquiones? I think that's the Spanish way. Is there an English way how to say that word? I want to see that movie with Tego. I don't think I've ever seen it. No, de guasa, 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 guasa. Damn, bro, I gotta upload the video of me and my aunt singing that song, dancing together, man. You know, she passed away a couple of years ago. I was twisted. It got music in the background, but I'm not monetizing no more, so I don't care. I don't want them to like delete my channel completely. And I think they only do that if you overdo it with the music. Because I had a friend from Texas. She used to play music like every day, all day. And I think they just got tired and was like, nah, I took her channel down. Like if you do it here and there, I think, you know, they cut you a little slack. There's probably like so many times you could do it, you know, per month or whatever. Wait, so hold you. I don't even care, PMT. I feel more free now, to be honest. Like I can play music. Oh, another thing I like about it, I don't have to worry about nobody giving me a super chat and then them like throwing it in my face and them feeling like I owe them something. Because people are like that, you know, not everybody. But people feel like when they give you something, like you owe them some type of favor, you know? So, everything got a good side to it. And I have a decent job, you know? YouTube. I used to want to make money, but after a while, it wasn't even about money. It was just about connecting and having somebody to talk to, meeting people, and creating memories for the kids. I got a lot of good videos on YouTube with family members, friends, people that I met. All right, I guess I'm done eating for the day. Man, that food was good too. Only $13, man. There's nothing better than finding a nice solid meal for the low. Yeah, for sure. Yo estaba. Oh no, that one wasn't from. I was about to say something, but I forgot. Yeah, he was nice, man. The food was busting. I'll go to the Philippines next, probably. I'm just saving up some money. Still trying to recoup from them big L's I took last year. Or was it this year? I think it was the beginning of this year. But, bro, there's some. Oh, I was going to show you the book I bought, PMC. And then I'll let y'all go in a few minutes. Anyway, I guess you know who Mel Robbins is. I've been listening to a lot of Mel Robbins lately. So she be having like renowned professionals, you know, like neurologists, um, you know, people who study brains and professionals. Okay, so you know about her content. So there's been a new study, and of course these studies don't. It's not like cookie cutters, you know. Everybody's different, but it goes by like percentages. Some people are just different. You know what I mean? So anyway, there's new studies showing that venting actually has a more negative effect than a positive. And you know they say people vent, it's better to get shit off your chest. But I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna try to just forget about shit and move forward. Or if I'm gonna vent, just do it one time. You know what I mean? I think that makes more sense. You know, if you have like one good close friend, tell them what happened, boom, that's it, seal it and move forward. But the problem with that is if you tell that one friend, he might remind you about it later. And that's another negative part about it. Because if you never tell nobody, you don't ever have to worry about them bringing it back up, you know? La comida jamaica es deliciosa, pero es buenos y barato. Yeah, I just got that nasty burp though. You know when you burp and it tastes like throw up right here, kind of? I haven't had that in a while. That's because I ate too much. Anyway, this is the book I bought. It's like a kid book. I'm not going to lie. It's like small. I didn't realize it was so thin. And just by reading it, you could tell it's geared for like teenagers. But I'm still learning a lot of stuff. It doesn't matter. Like anything you read. So it's called Do Not Disturb. You see, I got the picture of the phone. I've been learning, you know, I already read it once. I'm going through it for the second time. But yeah, it's you know, a lot of it's common sense, but it's helping me, bro. For sure. Las complejas eternos de la comprensión de los estudios son lo que muchos porque mucha gente apaga su cerebro en lugar de a lot of people turn off their brain cerebro, but I understand some of it. I'm not gonna even lie. It's a lot of big words in there. Los complejidades. Complejidades. I don't know what that means. Eternas de la compresión. Internas. I don't know what that means. De la compresión. Compression de los estudios. And the studios son lo que espera a muchos. I don't know what espera means. A muchos. I don't know what that means. Porque mucha gente, a lot of people, apaga su cerebro. I'm pretty sure that's your brain. En lugar, in places de ampliar su conocimiento con. Yeah, I tried, bro. The brain to work without trying to over compile what you seek to understand is a great privilege to have access to. Their internal complexities within understanding studies is what aggravates many because of a lot of people turn their brains off. Yeah, man. There's a lot to it. Oh, another thing this is teaching me too, what I learned about this book, and I heard it before. I'm gonna let y'all go in a couple minutes. You know, the phone causes stress, and then the stress causes physical. You know what I mean? It's all connected, right? Your mind and your body. So if something is stressing you out mentally, it's gonna stress you out physically. And my memory, a lot of that does have to do because of my past, but a lot of it has to do with stress. So if I could turn down the stress, that's gonna help my memory, bro. So I'm pretty excited about that. They were saying like, you know, the fight and flight. Like when we get notifications from our phone, we get that fight or flight thing. Like we need to know what's going on, and it's giving us hits of dopamine, and we're getting too much, you know, dopamine from the phone, and then just I don't know how to. I don't remember everything it says, but there's some interesting pages in there, man. I like that book. I'll probably read some of it next time I go live. Yeah, it's definitely teaching me some valuable info. Now I don't turn on my phone in the morning right away. I wait, 2 or 3 hours, and then I turn it on. So that's been helping a little. And then I listen to like a podcast first. They're usually like an hour and a half. And then after that, I kind of feel like I have the right to get on my phone and just bullshit around. But a lot of people don't even do that. A lot of people don't read, and a lot of people don't listen to like valuable podcasts. All right, I'll stop by, bro. And I'm not trying to act like I'm better than anybody because I'm not. I'm not trying to act like I'm no smart guy because I think we're all smart in our own way. But, like I try to keep reading to myself now because I noticed I was like, it's weird though because if you tell people you're reading, it's something positive, so you should be proud of it. But at the same time, I don't want trying to act like I'm this smart dude. So I just tell like close friends and family. When I go live, I might show like you because I know you read, so I don't mind talking to you about it. But I don't like promote it on my I don't promote it that much. I promote it here and there. But I should be proud of myself. No doubt, PMC. What's one of the quotes that I got from you where you go, I only choose sides with my meals. It was funny. I used that one day, and somebody was telling me something. They were like talking about some drama, and I was neutral, so I was like, "Yeah, I only choose sides with my meals." Is that one where you get that one from, PMC? You got that from your dad or something? I know your dad used to drop a lot of jewels on you. I've been following this 81-year-old black lady on YouTube. This lady has mad wisdom, bro. I found her randomly, and she's like helping me like think positive, talk positive, and oh, you came up with that one. That's what's up. Yeah, she has like I should have wrote it down, man. I guess a mantra. It goes, from now on, moving forward, I am practicing how to stay positive and remain positive. Something like that. And she says like when one of your old friends or family members comes up to you and say, you did this or you used to do that, you say, that was the past. We don't focus on the past. I'm a new person, and tell them your mantra. From now on, moving forward, I am practicing having a positive mindset and remaining it. And that's like a nice way how to tell them like, yo, like chill, I'm living the moment. Yeah, I forgot. I'm not even subscribed to her. I don't even subscribe to people no more. But once you go to their live, um, their feed basically just pops up in your channel. That's what I do. Another saying I have is you can get no game from chasing a jewelry store because no gems are being dropped. Who knowledge where knowledge is free. So why would you purchase a diamond with not that, bro? It's crazy, man. It's true. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'll see you later on your live stream if it's not too late. I gotta brush my teeth now. I'm a morning reader. I like to wake up in the morning and read for about 20 minutes, and that's good for me. I don't know if you know who Zig Ziglar is, but I will never forget. I heard one of his, he's dead now. He's like one of the original speakers. What are those positive, what do they call those speakers? Influencers. There's a few names for them. But he said the average person reads, no doubt you too. He said if you read 20 minutes a day in 1 year, you'll read like 6 books at a regular just like pace, not a fast reader, not a slow reader. So even if I read 4 books in a year, I would imagine I would be ahead of probably 80% of the people. But the problem with me is it just does it's hard for me to remember this stuff. It's one thing to read it, and it's another for it to stick. All right, though, I'm out, guys. It was supposed to be 15 minutes. Almost made it. Motivational speakers, yeah. Les Brown is the first one that I started listening to, the Moreno Les Brown. He was like the one who opened the door for me. Then you got another one named Eric Thomas. I was following him for a while. Zig Ziglar. Um, there's another big famous one. What's his name? I can't think of his name. Another white dude.